there, Virgo. It's Amanda here with your March 2019 RuneScope. This month, in conjunction with our runes, I will be using the Pagan Tarot by Gina Pace, Luca Raimondo, and Cristiano Spadoni. Then, as always, after this video, be sure to join me over on my Vimeo channel. I will be pulling and interpreting one card from the Fairy Ring Oracle by Anna Franklin and Paul Mason for you for your spiritual guidance for the month. Just to kind of tie in the one overwhelming thought or best advice for how to handle anything that comes up here. And new things come up over there as well. So definitely check that out. All of your 2019 readings are still over there as well. If you haven't been able to check those out yet, just click that little arrow beneath the video to open that section. See what runes want to talk to Virgo. Virgo, March 2019. What's going on? So as always, Virgo, keep in mind, this is not a private reading. It's a general reading for thousands of people. So as such, not all of these messages may apply to you. That's why I always encourage you to check out the video for your rising sign as well to get more general messages or clarification. Sometimes the same issues may come up, and then you really know it's for you. If you get the same message in your sun and your rising. But if you need specific guidance, if you would like, specific outcomes, more information about people that may pop up, you would need a private session. I do those on Skype. Just email me. My email's here in the video and below if you would like to set up an appointment. In general, challenge your focus. Got the Three of Pentacles in reverse for the tarot card for the challenge. Let me see what's coming up with the runes here. Well, at some point in March, there may be a lack of cooperation going on with a project. This could be, you got a very kind of, I feel like a lot of this is work, Virgo. But it could be family too. Maybe your kids at home, nobody's cooperating, nobody wants to do their chores or their homework, or nobody's doing what they're supposed to do. They're not listening to you, Virgo. But for many of you, I feel like this has something to do with a client, with a work project, a contract, a negotiation. It could have something to do with legalities or, trying to work together to get something legal together, to get some kind of case together. If you're a lawyer or a paralegal or somebody who works in the legal field, trying to get a merger worked out. So, and for others of you, it could be like you just work at the company and they're trying to do this and things are going awry and things may be a little cray-cray. I'll talk about why in a minute, but, so there may just be some things stirred up at work. And of course, on that note, my battery light is blinking, Virgo. So welcome to Mercury retrograde, all of March. You know how to handle it. You're used to it. That's your ruling planet. But, that's probably why you got the battery change this month. So 1 second. Sorry about that, Virgo. Yeah, there's some challenge around expansion, cooperation, mergers, or anything involving contracts. I feel like for most of you, though, this is kind of happening around you. Maybe your company you work for that's trying to do this, and maybe everybody's just worried, like, is this going to happen? Or, maybe something falls through and it kind of leads to uncertainty, but we'll see if we can get more information as we move along. In the present energy, we've got the sun. So the present energy for most of you is going to be end of February into early March-ish. Spring break for some of you, because a lot of people have been getting the sun card. Several other signs got it. So yeah, I feel like some of you are just going off on a vacation, taking off, going on a spring break vacation. Some of you may be going with your honey. Maybe taking a dream trip. This may be something you've been saving for a while. because Uruz is here. So it's like, oh, I don't care what's going on here. I'm taking off to the beach. Or I'm taking my dream vacation. I saved this money. I don't care if I have a job when I come back. That would be a very un-Virgo-like thing to do. But some of you just may be kind of like, well, you know, there's nothing I can do about this, so I'm out of here. But many of you may be trying to get a promotion. This may be, yeah, trying to get recognition for a project that you've worked on, or this could be you turn in a project and, you know, think you're going to get like some sort of positive feedback, and then there's something that has to be like kind of changed. It could also be like you're getting a lot of recognition for this awesome project you're finishing like at the end of February, early March, and then you've got to go work with a team or work on a project that you're not really as enthusiastic about. And it may be kind of tough getting it off the ground, or it may be quite an energy change from this to this. And you're like, oh, I so enjoyed that other project. Like, why can't this be like this? Or maybe you thought you would start getting like after this one and all the kind of praise or like recognition you got for this, you thought you would get better things, and then they stick you back. You kind of feel like you may be stuck back on something that's kind of a step down from where you thought you were going. Others of you, you're going for a goal. You're going for a promotion. You are going for, yeah, definitely throwing your hat in the ring. And many of you may get news that you got it. It's like some of you are going to get it, but others of you are going to feel disappointed about something. So it's kind of half and half, I'm feeling, with the energy here. So it makes sense for a general reading. I mean, if you've got something going on, you want to know if you're going to get a promotion that you're going for in March, Virgo, hit me up for a private session. We can always take a look at that and see specifically how that's going to work out for you. Some of you, yeah, maybe getting it at the beginning, and then it may be just like, okay, now I have to get down to the brass tacks of fixing this or figuring out how to handle this team who don't really get along or don't work well together or don't do their work. There's something that you may be taking the reins of, Virgo, you're very excited about, but then when you got down to the nitty gritty, the work of it, it's like, oh, this may be a little more challenging than I thought. The help that's going to be available is the Tower. That's why I was talking about things may get a little unexpectedly off the rails a little bit. But yeah, this is instability, kind of unexpected surprise around work, around offers, but this is your help. So whatever is happening at work that seems like upheaval or unexpected change, or, you know, somebody unexpectedly laid off, it's going to benefit your money, even if it is, God forbid, you being laid off or let go, Virgo. Don't really feel that though. I feel like it's more like you're trying to hang on and all this is kind of going on around you. I'm just seeing like you on a little boat on a very crazy sea, and you're like hanging on, and you know, then the sun comes out and you have a promotion and you have a new job. So it could be, yeah, this new status quo, this merger, this expansion, like once it may be tumultuous now, but once it takes effect, there are actually going to be more opportunities for you and better opportunities and more money. The company, I think, is going to do better once this kind of settles. Anytime there's something like that going on, it's always kind of a topsy-turvy thing, right? There are always growing pains and things that have to be kind of, the kinks have to be worked out, and that can take a little bit. So you're not going to see the results right away. Others of you waiting on like a legal settlement, if you had a legal case and, you know, it was due to like storm damage or an accident or something unexpected that happened, and it seems like this would have happened previously. If it does happen in March with the Mercury retrograde, if there's a car accident or property is damaged, or, you know, somebody has a fall or something's injured, this is going to result in money for you. So for some of you, this is a legal thing. You're taking it to court. You're not settling for whatever maybe insurance is offering, or because I'm seeing like a bigger payout coming to you from something that may have been very distressing in the moment, or you know, you may have been injured, had to have a surgery, or you know, something like that, and you're getting money for that because you're going to feel like you won. So yeah, any upheaval, it's going to end up working out for you. this could be unexpected money too. So I was just saying in another video, like I don't predict the lottery per se, but yeah, sweepstakes, contests, things like that. You could win. If this isn't a payout, it could be just kind of money out of the blue, right? So yeah, you might want to buy a lottery ticket. I do think normally that is hard to predict because it's just, it would be in one person's chart because it affects so few people and it changes your life so completely. I do feel like that coming up in a general reading, it would be for like maybe one person, right? Especially if it's a significant amount of money. But yeah, you could win something that's quite a nice pot. But, so yeah, it's a good month to enter contests, Virgo, or maybe go to the casino. Use your smarts. Keep your wits about you. Don't blow more than you can afford to lose. What must be accepted about the month? We've got the Six of Rods in reverse. So yeah, there's a kind of back and forth energy to the month, a kind of confusing energy to the month. But it's like there may be some crazy things happening or things that you feel are like not good, like unexpected. You may feel like if you're passed over for a promotion, or again, something's happening at work where you're disappointed you didn't get something or you didn't get tapped or asked to work on something. It's a protection because it could be a great big old disaster. So this is the rune of your spirit guides protecting you, guiding you, helping you kind of dodge bullets, right? And not get stuck in things that are going to take up a lot of your time and energy and not be rewarding. Because I think you may find out, like if somebody else gets the job that you were going for, you're going to find out that maybe they, like 6 months later, are getting rid of that job since if there's new management coming in or there's some kind of merger, they may be eliminating that position totally. And you're going to get something better, or you're going to get another job that maybe you didn't even think that they would consider you for. And had you been in this, they might have passed you over. So, because, if you had just taken a new job just a few months ago and then suddenly this new one comes up and you're like, oh man, that's the one I really want. That's the feeling I'm getting here. March would not be the great month to start a new job anyway, or to start in a new position. Some of you are, but I feel like it started earlier, so that's good. Because yeah, signing contracts during Mercury retrograde, not the best plan if you can avoid it, but I do feel like many of you that was completed either at the end of February or even earlier, because this was in the present. But others of you, you're going for something, you're throwing your hat in the ring, there's something you really want, but then again, I think maybe there's going to be something even better just a little bit later after kind of the dust settles. So I think a wait and see approach may be the best course of action for some of you Virgos. The outcome of the month, we've got the Temperance card in reverse. Here's what it looks like in the upright. And interesting, Taurus just got this card, but in a different position. Let me see what's coming through with it in your reading, Virgo. Well, it's definitely going to be a month of, topsy-turvy. Just when you think you've got an idea of what's coming up, something else swoops in, right? It's not going to be a very relaxing month, Virgo, but try not to work yourself up about it, or, this can be emotional, just extremes, like feeling very angry or upset or disappointed about something. But again, you also have this card, which is the extreme opposite of that. The Sun, feeling positive, feeling excited, feeling recognized for and celebrated for your skills and for an achievement, reaching a goal that kind of puts you center stage. So Some of you, I feel that's happening, and then you get in there and you're a little bit like, why didn't you tell me that the surprise may be just how much work is going to need to be done, and like how much of it is going to be your responsibility. And this is, for some of you, this could be like, yeah, you got the promotion, but now you're like, you're not sure if you want to do the job, or that you can do the job. Others of you, there is something that it may fall through the cracks. They may be like, yes, we're going to open this up and hire people. We're going to delay it a little bit. Doesn't mean you're not going to get it, but maybe they're just like, we're going to have to put that off until the merger's done, or we're going to have to put that off until later. Others of you, this is like a settlement offer from, if you're in like trying to get an insurance payout or like a court settlement or something, and you're turning it down. You're like, no, that's not enough. And this rune is saying that's the right decision, because if you go to court, or if you come back with a lawyer or come back with another offer, you're going to get a much more fair amount. So yeah, don't settle for less than you deserve. Don't settle for less than what you went through. If this was some sort of, cataclysmic thing, if there was a lot of damages to your home or to you, or your car, or your property, yeah, make sure that you are doing your homework and figuring out like what you should get for whatever you've gone through, and yeah, turn down anything that's less than that. You may just be like disappointed with this because you are going to have to now take this to a lawyer or go the more like legal route, instead of, you were hoping maybe it could just be settled, but it's like, oh no, they're going to continue to lowball me. But yeah, I do think it's just going to be a month where, but got to buckle your seatbelt a little bit here, Virgo. But it is just temporary energy, and things happening very quickly. Things happening very quickly. If you haven't already finalized any decisions, then you might want to wait until April and just kind of see how things play out. But meet me over on Vimeo. As I mentioned, I'm now going to shuffle the Fairy Ring Oracle. I want to see if we can get some, well, I know we will get more information on how best you can handle these energies. And kind of just like, if there's one thing you take away from this reading, this is going to be it. Because it's going to be the way that you can navigate this month. So, and maybe a few more details will pop up here about how this may be working out for you. So meet me over there. That link again is below. Thanks for stopping by, and I'll see you back here next time.